A family-run mill has been mixing animal feed for 3 generations and has been a community staple in Lineboro since 1932. But on any given day, if your timing is good, town gossip and news just might be grist for the mill. How does a business survive depressions, world wars, pandemics, and everything in between? For R.F. Warner Sons, it's been a reliance on hard work, honesty, and the steadfast choice to always do it the right way. A little bit of humor doesn't hurt either.
Hey, cut it out.
You got your hearing aids in?
Huh? What?
R.F. Warner Sons is a feed mill that sits in the sleepy town of Lineboro. And they've been mixing grain, vegetables, and vitamins into livestock feed for over 90 years.
My grandfather, Raymond Warner, and his brother, Mars, came here in 1932. And then it was called Warner Brothers. I tell people they sold their share in the television business and went into the feed mill, and not a good choice.
The mill has been family-run from the start. And if you're from around here, you know that the Warners are the true pillar of the community. Today, Alan and his wife, Kate, are the 3rd generation of Warners to run the mill.
It's hard work, and it's hard to find employees these days who want to, spend their time throwing 50-pound bags around all the time. It's a dirty job, you get dust all over you. It's not easy, but it's satisfying to me.
Kate runs the office, while Alan is in the mill, a place he's been all his life.
People ask me when I started working in the mill. I remember I was in the mill before I could tie my shoelaces because my dad's uncle, Uncle Whitey, he would always stop me and tie my shoelaces for me. We'd crawl on the bag piles and I'd have a little cart that you could push one bag around on, running it into everything, I guess. Started pushing it around before I was probably able to.
All those years in the mill have fostered a sense of responsibility to deliver a superior product. But it all starts with the grain from farmers that Alan and Kate source locally.
They're close by. They're good farmers. They raise good product.
Once the grain is delivered, it goes through an auger and up a grain elevator.
The belt that goes around has all these buckets on. And when it goes to the top, it flings it to where it's going.
Where it will then be cleaned of any unwanted plant material. This is an important step, and one they're proud of.
I think it makes a better product. And I feel like a lot of the feed we make, I don't have to hang my head to anybody else because of the quality of the feed.
It prevents any non-nutritional filler from going into the feed, making it easier for animals to digest. It's a quality that doesn't go unnoticed by their customers, including Mary Shunk, who's been buying her animal feed from the mill for over 60 years.
I know I'm not getting a lot of that extra whatever in the feed. They mix their own feed. I don't worry about anything that I get here. I know my animals are being well fed and well cared for. They're the best people to deal with. They know what it means to the farmer. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
But R.F. Warner Sons isn't simply transactional. Rather, it's a community hub where farmers can call for advice,
But there's nothing in it that will hurt them.
or just swap stories to shoot the breeze.
Tell these folks what kind of a fisherman I am.
Share all his secrets. I don't understand.
He brings us a little honey once in a while. He's
It's out, sure.
what do you call yourself? An aviarian? What is it?
A beekeeper.
Beekeeper, all right.
The Warners' sense of humor is only eclipsed by their sense of giving. Not only do they support the local 4-H and FFA, but when Tennessee was devastated by Hurricane Helene, they sent truckloads of feed to help farmers in need.
They need people in a pinch. We like to help people out that need to be helped, and I figure it's kind of up to me because it's ag-related. Not everybody has a feed mill.
There's a modesty to the Warners, but make no mistake, this is a family that has given their lives to support the agricultural community, despite the challenges. and maybe even in spite of them. But the future of the mill is uncertain.
We've offered the place for sale, and I'm to the point where I'm ready. Some days when I'm in my moods, I tell my wife we'll nail the doors shut and sell the place empty, and that'll be that.
I love the family tradition, and it's hard to give up on that.
For 92 years has been a Warner coming to work. That's the way it's always been. Nothing lasts forever, so we take it, do what you can do.
But regardless of the mill's future fate, Warner is a name that an entire community will be proud of. Long after the augers move the last piece of grain, their legacy will remain. Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest. We hope you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. To learn more about our show and watch full episodes, check out mpt.org/farm or just click the link in the description.